Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Harden. I come to you from EDU 525, Foundations in Elementary Education at Grand Canyon University in my grad studies with Dr. Jeff Martin. I come to you today doing a professional disposition. So I have 4 questions to answer. They're not going to be in order or anything like that, but like I said, there's 4 questions that I'm going to answer pertaining to my professional disposition. So let's hop right into it. Question 1. What dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? Well, I feel as though what can make me a successful teacher is the fact that I'm honest. I show fairness, as well as a professional conduct. With honesty, like I said, I feel as though you need to be transparent when it comes to students and their education. It is important that students want to be able to trust you when it comes to certain things, like I said, classroom-wise. You are the go-to person when things are going wrong for a student. So you always want to make sure that you are showing fairness, honesty to the students, being professional at all times, showing respect to students, colleagues, families. Like I said, to education as a whole is very important. You are pretty much a role model for students, and like I said, they see you. And you always want to make sure that you are being professional and showing professionalism at all times, not just in the classroom, but in the community as well. Number 2, so I'm going to skip over this one, but how do the dispositions demonstrate your ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences to build stronger relationships with students and families? I believe that diversity is a wonderful thing. We should always respect people from different backgrounds, different cultures, genders, you name it. If we lived in a world where everyone was the same, it would be a pretty boring world. Same beliefs, just the same everything. It just would be real boring. We want to always promote positivity when it comes to diversity, embracing diversity in all things. We also want to invite diversity of thought and practice from others. People think differently. We don't share the same brain. To get ideas from others and how they perceive things, like I said, can create a positive change in the world. So we always want to embrace diversity as teachers, as students, just as a world, because like I said, there is great things that come from it. So I'm going to actually incorporate these 2 questions together. So question 3 would be, what dispositions do you need to work on before entering the classroom as a first-year teacher? And question 4 is, how do you anticipate using feedback from your annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance, and adjusting your dispositions and teaching practices to benefit learning? So I put these 2 together because I really feel as though I show pretty much all signs of dispositions. I'm curious when it comes to learning new tools of teaching, showing students different ways to thinking outside of the box, and not so much inside of it. But if I had to choose one that I would need to work on, is being more reflective, being able to get feedback from my superiors, from my peers, my colleagues, letting me know what it is I'm doing right and what it is I'm doing wrong. Always want to see the strength and weaknesses. That way I can better myself as educator in this world. So with that, like I said, I would incorporate being more reflective. And by being more reflective, I would take my evaluations. I would study my evaluations, see what I need to improve on in order to become an amazing teacher. I want positive changes, and if, like I said, if I'm doing something wrong, I would definitely love to hear from it, and being more able to take criticism in a way that is beneficial for me in my professional growth. So those are the 4 questions I have. I hope I answered them correctly. So here it is, and here it is to submit. So hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.